Good morning all my dear 9th standard students. How are you all? कैसे हो तुम सब? I hope you all are fine at your home. Today I am really glad that I communicate again with you people through this platform of online teaching. So what you have done in the May month, I know you have enjoyed and you have studied a little also. So today we'll start with the revision of lesson 1, matter in our surroundings. Here I have mentioned part 1 because I have covered this lesson in 2 of my videos. See students, we have finished this lesson through our audio mode also. So you have that recordings also, and today we will connect it with this platform of video also. So first of all, I am your Nikki teacher and we together start with the revision of lesson 1, matter in our surroundings. So first of all, I want to give you a brief introduction about what is the meaning of matter and what you can sense about the matter. So matter is everything which is present in the universe. तुम्हारे आसपास जो भी चीजें हैं, जो भी चीजें तुम देख रहे हो, सुन रहे हो, फील कर पा रहे हो, these all things are nothing else, they all are matter only. Here I mentioned some of the examples like the air we breathe, the water, stones, clouds, stars, they all are matter which is present around you people. Okay. So, matter, according to the scientific definition, matter, all the things occupy space and have mass is considered as the matter. The things which we feel through our senses are matter. So matter is made up of very tiny particles. We have an idea about the term atom here. So atom is nothing else. It is the small particles which is present in any matter. बहुत सारे small particles जिनको हम atoms बोलते हैं. These atoms are only forming your matter. So first of all, what is matter? Matter is everything which is present in the universe, like the air we breathe, the water, stones, clouds, the food, anything which is around you, they all are matter. Matter is having the characteristic that it occupies space. अगर तुम मैटर को कहीं पे रखोगे तो उसको रखने के लिए जगह चाहिए होती है. So it occupies space and have mass is there in the matter. Mass means जैसे अगर तुम उसे तौलोगे, नापोगे तो उसका कुछ वजन आएगा. So this one is the mass. And we can feel it through our senses. We have sense organs like ear, nose, eyes, skin, tongue. So matter can be felt through these senses. Here, 3 of the points which is describing the characteristics of particles of matter. In my previous slide only, I have informed you that matter is made up of very small particles. And these small particles, we are calling it as an atom. So matter is made up of many small particles. And these many small particles together to form matter. So these particles are having some of the characteristics also. They are having some particular characteristic. As for example, particles of matter have space between them. See, a small atom is very small in size. So a small piece of matter is made up of millions and billions of atoms. अगर तुम कोई भी एक एग्जाम्पल लो, कोई एक मैटर, जैसे कि एक चॉक का पीस है. इफ यू आर टेकिंग a very small piece of chalk also, then it is having millions and billions of the small particles present in them. What are these small particles? They are nothing else, they are the atoms here. So, but these particles are arranged in the matter and they are having space in between them. मतलब एक एटम और दूसरे एटम के बीच में थोड़ा स्पेस होता है. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द टाइप ऑफ मैटर, द स्पेस ऑल्सो वेरीज. जैसे अगर मैं यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल दूं तुम्हें, अगर कोई एक सॉलिड सब्सटेंस है तो उसमें एटम्स के बीच का स्पेस कम होगा. अगर कोई लिक्विड्स है तो उसमें एटम के बीच का स्पेस थोड़ा ज्यादा होगा. और अगर वो गैसेस मॉलिक्यूल है तो एटम्स के बीच का स्पेस बहुत ही ज्यादा होगा. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द टाइप ऑफ मैटर, द स्पेस बिटवीन द पार्टिकल्स वेरीज. द नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इज पार्टिकल्स ऑफ मैटर आर कंटिन्यूअसली मूविंग. The atoms which is present inside the matter, they are continuously in the moving form. Again here it depends on the type of matter, the moving capacity also depends. As for example, if it is solid, it is not leaving its place, it is just vibrating at its place. वो जो एटम्स हैं वो अपनी जगह को छोड़ के नहीं जाते हैं सॉलिड में, वो अपने ही जगह पे वाइब्रेट करते हैं. बट इन द केस ऑफ लिक्विड एंड द गैसेस, दे कैन मूव फ्रॉम हियर टू देयर, एंड दैट इज द रीजन वाई लिक्विड्स एंड गैसेस कैन फ्लो. लिक्विड और गैस फ्लो कर सकते हैं ना, वो इसीलिए कर सकते हैं क्योंकि उनके बीच में जो उनके पार्टिकल्स है उनके बीच में काफी स्पेस होता है. द नेक्स्ट वन इज पार्टिकल्स ऑफ मैटर अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. टू होल्ड द मैटर, पार्टिकल्स ऑफ मैटर अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. एक दूसरे को बांध के रखते हैं. एक दूसरे से अगर दूर दूर भी है, देन ऑल्सो द अट्रैक्शन इज देयर. अगेन हियर it depends on the type of matter, their attraction force is depends. As for example, in the case of solids, it is more, liquid it is little less, and in the gases it is much more, it is very less. So I have given you the brief idea about what is the meaning of matter and what is the thing which is present inside the matter. This is nothing else, it is the atom which is present inside the matter. Matter is everything which is around ourselves. हमारे आसपास जो भी चीजें हैं वो सारी चीजें मैटर हैं. ठीक है. और मैटर किससे बना है? मैटर इज मेड अप ऑफ स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स विच वी कॉल्ड एज एन एटम. Characteristics of particles of matter is particles of matter have space between them. Particles of matter are continuously moving. Particles of matter attract each other. These are the three of the characteristics of particles of matter. So this is just the brief description and the introduction of this lesson. Before actually starting the lesson, here I have mentioned some of the important terms which is repeatedly present in this lesson. And knowing these terms are very much important for you because whenever you are reading this lesson, these terms are continuously coming through your eyes. And if you know the meaning, तो आपके लिए वो समझना बहुत ही आसान हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे मैंने एक पूरी लिस्ट दी है, छोटे छोटे टर्म्स हैं, उनकी मीनिंग समझाई है. यू कैन टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस एंड यू कैन गो थ्रू दीज टर्म्स आफ्टरवर्ड्स ऑल्सो. or either you can note down in the short form also. So anything, whatever you want. Okay, so the first term which I explained here is rigidity. The property due to which an object retains its shape and size is known as rigidity. Solids are rigid whereas liquids and gases are not. क्या बोल रहा है? Rigidity means एक प्रॉपर्टी किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट का जिसके कारण वो अपना शेप और साइज को मेंटेन रखता है. सॉलिड्स आर रिजिड. सॉलिड्स का अपना एक शेप होता है, चाहे वो चौक का पीस हो, स्टोन हो, बट लिक्विड्स एंड गैसेस आर नॉट. So solids are rigid in nature while liquids and gases are not. Next term is compressibility. Compressibility is the property due to which a substance can be compressed. That is, its volume can be decreased. Gases are compressible whereas solids and liquids are not. कंप्रेसिबिलिटी क्या है? अगर आप किसी को प्रेस करने की कोशिश करो, दबाने की कोशिश करो किसी सब्सटेंस को, तो इफ इट इज कंप्रेसिंग देन इट इज कंप्रेसिबल इन नेचर. अगर आप पानी को हाथ में लेके दबाने की कोशिश करेंगे, पानी आपके हाथों से निकल जाएगा लेकिन वो कंप्रेस नहीं होगा. सॉलिड्स को अगर आप कंप्रेस करोगे वो कंप्रेस नहीं होगा, एंड इफ यू अप्लाई मोर फोर्स इट इज ब्रोकन डाउन इनटू द पीसेस. So here compressibility, but gases can be compressed. I'll give you the example that the gas which is present in the your LPG cylinder at your home. आपके घर पे गैस आता है सिलेंडर्स में भर के. If you have an idea that you can see that they have mentioned 14 kg of gas or 14 point something kg of gas which is present inside the cylinder. So that cylinder is having less area but it is having higher amount of gas present in it. It is just due to the compressibility of the gases. It can be present in that small area. The next property is fluidity. The property due to which a substance tends to flow is called fluidity. Gases and liquids are fluids, solids are not. फ्लूइड मीन्स क्या? जो फ्लो कर सके, जो यहाँ से वहां. आप पानी को अगर एक जगह पे गिराते हो तो इट विल चेंज इमीडिएटली इट्स प्लेस बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ फ्लूइडिटी. गैसेस के साथ अगर मैं एग्जाम्पल दूं, अगर आप अगरबत्ती को किसी एक रूम में जलाते हो, आपको दूसरे रूम में भी उसकी खुशबू आ जाती है. दिस इज ड्यू टू द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ फ्लूइडिटी. जो गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह फ्लो हो सकते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज फ्लूइड इन नेचर. द फोर्थ वन इज फिलिंग अ गैस कंटेनर. A gas can be filled in a gas container by compressing it under high pressure. The property of compressibility help them in this regard. Again here the property of compressibility of gases, we can fill these gases inside the cylinders. We can fill a large volume of gas inside a small cylinder. So it is due to that property of filling a gas container. The next one is shape. The property of having a definite geometry is called shape of a particular substance. Solids have a definite shape whereas gases and liquids do not have. डेफिनिट ज्योमेट्री मीन्स कोई चीजें स्क्वायर शेप की होती हैं, कोई रेक्टेंगुलर है, समवन इज ट्रायंगुलर. अलग अलग शेप्स की चीजें आपके आसपास प्रेजेंट हैं. बट if you see these all substances which are having certain shape, they all are solid in nature. So shape is the property which is present with the solids. It is not present with the gases or the liquids. Liquids hold the shape of the container in which we are keeping it. आप अगर लिक्विड को किसी बाउल में रख रहे हो तो वो उसकी शेप का हो जाएगा, अगर ग्लास में डाला तो उसकी शेप का हो जाएगा, किसी बॉटल के अंदर फिल किया है तो वो उसकी शेप का हो जाएगा. सो liquids and gases are not having any particular shape. The next property is of kinetic energy. The energy possessed by an object or by the molecule of an object due to its state of motion is called kinetic energy. This is just the definition. आपके समझने के लिए kinetic energy क्या है? Objects are made up of small particles and these small particles can move here and there. मूवमेंट के कारण जो एनर्जी होती है उस एनर्जी को हम काइनेटिक एनर्जी बोलते हैं. दिस इज ट्रू फॉर द अदर सब्सटेंसेस ऑल्सो. अगर मान लो एक व्हीकल चल रहा है एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, दिस इज ड्यू टू द काइनेटिक एनर्जी. अगर आप एक रूम से दूसरे रूम में चल के जा रहे हो, दिस इज ऑल्सो ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी. कोई पेन है, आपने उसको रोल किया एंड इट इज चेंजिंग इट प्लेस, सो इट इज ऑल्सो ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इन टू इट. सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज द एनर्जी विच इज ड्यू टू द मोशन और विच इज ड्यू टू द मूवमेंट ऑफ द पार्टिकल्स. So kinetic energy is again depends on the type of the matter here. Types of matter है कौन कौन से? Solid, liquid और gas. So depends on the types of matter, kinetic energy changes. Molecule of gases are having highest kinetic energy as compared to the liquids and solids. लिक्विड का उससे थोड़ा कम और सॉलिड्स में बहुत ही कम होता है. सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ द गैसेस आर हाईएस्ट इन नेचर. दैट्स वाई आपको गैस की महक बहुत जल्दी एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पहुंच जाती है, बिकॉज ड्यू टू दिस हायर काइनेटिक एनर्जी. काइनेटिक एनर्जी कैन बी चेंज बाय इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर. आप अगर कभी आपने देखा होगा तो अगर आपको शुगर को डिसॉल्व करना है वाटर में, आप अगर नॉर्मल पानी लेके उसमें डिसॉल्व करोगे इट विल टेक सम टाइम. और वही अगर आप चाय बनाने के लिए पानी में शुगर को डालते हो या दूध में शुगर को डालते हो, इट विल डिसॉल्व वेरी फास्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द राइज ऑफ टेम्परेचर. काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल्स चेंज्ड. सो इट इज वन ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी हियर. The next one is density. The mass per unit volume of a substance is called density. Density is the term which is changes again by changing the type of matter. So density of water is different, density of honey is different, density of oil is different, and due to these different densities substances can flow on the surfaces of the liquid. As for example, I'll give you the example of ice. An ice piece can float on the surface of water. Why? Because the density of ice is less than water. Definition is the mass per unit volume. If you divide mass by volume, you'll get the term which is density here. So these are some of the points which you can keep in your mind while reading this lesson, while going through this lesson. Okay. So now we'll describe the types of states of matter. The first type is the solid state. All solids have a definite shape, distinct boundaries and fixed volumes, that is have negligible compressibility. Now you can see that the terms which I have explained before. These all terms are here, as for example shape, volume, compressibility. These all terms I have explained you right now. Solids have a tendency to maintain their shape when subjected to outside force. अगर हम सॉलिड्स के ऊपर फोर्स लगाएंगे तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने फोर्स लगाया और वह तुरंत ही टूट जाएगा. It will try to maintain its shape. If you apply more force, then it may broken down. Solids may break under force, but it is difficult to change their shape, so they are rigid in nature. You can see again the term rigid is again here. That means we have described it. What do you mean by rigidity? It is the property of the substance to maintain its shape. So this is all about the solid state. The liquid state. Liquids have no fixed shape but have a fixed volume. What is the meaning of this sentence? अभी मैंने आपको बताया कि लिक्विड को आप जिस वेसल में रखोगे, जिस भी बर्तन में रखोगे, वो उसका शेप लेता है, लेकिन उसका वॉल्यूम चेंज नहीं होता है. जैसे अगर मैं एग्जांपल दूं, इफ आई विल टेक 200 ml ऑफ वाटर, it will be 200 ml only if I am keeping it into the bottle or either into the bowl or either anywhere. उसका वॉल्यूम चेंज नहीं होगा, only the shape of this is changed. They take up the shape of the container in which they kept. Yes, liquids flow and change shape, so they are not rigid but can be called fluid. Liquids and gases are known as fluid substance because they can flow here and there. Particles move freely and have greater space between each other as compared to particles in the solid state. Here in the liquid state, the particles are present and these particles are having spaces between them and they can move freely. Moving to our next state, it is the gaseous state. Gases are highly compressible as compared to solids and liquids. I have given the example of LPG, liquefied petroleum gas here, which we are using at our home for cooking, or the oxygen cylinders which are present in the hospitals. Here, a large volume of gas is filled inside a small cylinder. Of gases, compressibility. Gaseous molecule can freely move here and there and they hit the walls of the container in which they are kept. हमारे आसपास भी हर वक्त गैसेस हैं and they are free to move here and there. Because the air molecule is nothing else, it is the mixture of several type of gases. So till here what we have studied, what is the meaning of the matter, what are the particles of matter and their characteristics, some of the important terms like rigidity, compressibility, shape, fluidity, kinetic energy. These are some of the terms which I have explained you right now, and we have studied about the all three states of matter: solid state, liquid state and the gaseous state. Here these three are the different states of matter. Most of the thing which is present around ourselves are present in these three forms only. Either they are present in the solid form or in the liquid or either in the gaseous form. आपके आसपास जितने भी मैटर हैं वो मैटर इन्हीं तीन फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट होते हैं आपके आसपास. और तीनों फॉर्म के अपने कुछ अलग अलग पर्टिकुलर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं विच आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड ऑलरेडी. इफ यू आर गोइंग थ्रू द टेक्स्ट बुक तो आपको और भी अच्छे से इसके बारे में क्लैरिटी आ जाएगी. यू कैन मार्क द थिंग्स इन द टेक्स्ट बुक्स ऑल्सो, सो यू हैव a very much clear idea about what I am trying to explain you. In this figure, I have shown the arrangement of particles of matter. All three states of matter I have taken: solid, liquid and gases. As you can see in the solid, the particles of matter are compactly arranged. Compact means एक दूसरे से बहुत पास हैं, उनके बीच का स्पेस जो है वो बहुत ही कम है. दे आर रिजिड, दे आर हैविंग फिक्स्ड शेप, फिक्स्ड वॉल्यूम एंड कैन नॉट बी स्क्वैश्ड. स्क्वैश्ड मीन्स कैन नॉट बी कंप्रेस्ड, उनको दबाया नहीं जा सकता है. वो रिजिड होते हैं, अपने शेप, फिक्स्ड शेप के होते हैं और उनका वॉल्यूम भी फिक्स होता है. लिक्विड्स, you can see that particles of liquid, they are having a little bit far apart, एक दूसरे से थोड़े दूर दूर हैं as compared to solid. So liquids are not rigid, no fixed shape and no fixed volume, and having fixed volume. No rigid, no fixed shape, but volume is fixed. वो जिस बर्तन में होंगे उसी बर्तन का शेप ले लेंगे, उसी के जैसे दिखेंगे, लेकिन उनका जो वॉल्यूम है वो कम और ज्यादा नहीं होगा बाय चेंजिंग इट्स शेप. एंड लिक्विड्स ऑल्सो कैन नॉट बी स्क्वैश्ड, कैन नॉट बी कंप्रेस्ड. एंड द गैसेस, यू कैन सी दैट पार्टिकल्स आर फार अपार्ट फ्रॉम ईच अदर, एक दूसरे से बहुत दूर दूर हैं. व्हेन you are comparing it with solids or liquids. Not rigid, no fixed shape, no fixed volume and can be squashed. You can compress gases very easily. So in this figure I am trying to show you how the particles of matter arranged. Here in this slide I have tabulate or present you in the tabular form the difference between the characteristics of states of matter, solids, liquids and gases. Here nothing is, this is just the comparison of solids, liquids and gases. You can take a screenshot of this, it will help you to distinguish between solid, liquids and gases on different parameters. Solids have definite shape and volume. Liquids no definite shape. Liquids attain in the shape of the vessel in which they are kept. Gases have neither a definite shape nor a definite volume. Incompressible solids, liquids compressible very small extent, and gases highly compressible. In solids, a little space between the particles of the solid. In liquids, these particles have a greater space between them, and in gases, the space between gas particle is the greatest. These particles attract each other very strongly. In the solids, the force of attraction between liquid particle is less than solid particles. Or in gases, the force of attraction is least between gases particles. In solids, particles of solid cannot move freely. In liquid, these particles move freely. In gases, gases particles are in a continuous random motion. हमेशा घूमते होते हैं इधर से उधर gases के particles. So here it is in the tabular form. You can take the screenshot of this and you can read it afterward. It will give you the idea about the characteristics of states of matter. Have you taken it? Yeah. So now moving to the next one, next topic. Process of change of states of matter. See, matter is present in three different forms: solids, liquids and gases. But it can be changed from one form to another. That means solids can change into liquid, liquids can change into gases, or vice versa also. Like gases can change into liquids and liquids can change into solids. So this is how the state of matter can be interchanged. All the as for example, ice. Ice is present in the solid form. But due to the change in temperature, it is changes into the liquid form. और ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर आप बढ़ाओगे तो वो चेंज हो जाएगा वेपर फॉर्म में. So only one substance is here, which is water, and water is present in all three different forms of solid, liquid and gases. Just by changing the temperature, you can change the state of matter. If we are trying to change anything which is made up of plastic, which is solid in shape, and if I want to change its state, I just heat it and it will change the state. So to change the state of matter, heating or change in temperature is one of the way. Change in temperature, why I have informed you? सिर्फ ज्यादा करना ही नहीं, अगर आपने टेम्परेचर कम किया उससे भी चेंज होगा. जैसे आई विल गिव यू द एग्जाम्पल. आइस है, आपने टेम्परेचर बढ़ाया वो लिक्विड बन गया, टेम्परेचर आपने इंक्रीज किया. वाटर है, वाटर का टेम्परेचर कम किया वो आइस बन गया. सो दोनों प्रोसेस हो सकता है यहाँ पे. सो प्रोसेस ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्टेट ऑफ मैटर. The first one I have mentioned here is vaporization. It is the method of change of liquid into gas. Vaporization क्या होता है? कोई liquid है, उसको आप gases form में change कर रहे हो. When water is heated, after reaching at 100 degrees Celsius, water starts boiling. At this temperature, water turns into vapor. Since water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, and 100 degrees Celsius is called the boiling point of water. Here I have mentioned you the example of water. For different liquids, the boiling temperature is different. It may be different for oil, it may be different for the spirit or the alcohol. It can be different for other liquids also. Different boiling points are there. So basically vaporization क्या है? Liquid को आप gases form में change कर रहे हो. This is the vaporization. When you can do the process of vaporization just by increasing the temperature. आप टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करोगे, लिक्विड को गर्म करना शुरू करोगे, वो वेपर में चेंज होने लगेगा. अलग अलग लिक्विड के लिए अलग अलग टेम्परेचर चाहिए होगा. हियर आई हैव गिवन यू द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ वाटर एंड द बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ऑफ वाटर इज 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो इट स्टार्ट चेंजिंग इनटू वेपर एट 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. द नेक्स्ट प्रोसेस इज कंडेंसेशन. कंडेंसेशन इज जस्ट अपोजिट टू वेपराइजेशन. वेपराइजेशन में तुमने क्या किया? लिक्विड को गैस में चेंज किया. कंडेंसेशन में आप क्या कर रहे हो? गैस को लिक्विड में चेंज कर रहे हो. सो कंडेंसेशन इज द चेंज ऑफ वेपर इनटू वाटर बिकॉज ऑफ डिक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर. यू हैव टू डिक्रीज द टेम्परेचर हियर. आप घर पे एक ट्राई कर सकते हो. आप एक बर्तन में पानी गर्म करिए और उसके ऊपर एक लिड लगा दीजिए. लिड मीन्स कि उसको ढक्कन से ढक के और उसमें पानी को गर्म कीजिए. When you start boiling water, the water vapor molecules are attached to the lid. वो जो ढक्कन है उसके ऊपर water vapor जो है वो इकट्ठा होना शुरू हो जाएंगे. Then you start decreasing the temperature. आप बॉइलिंग बंद कर दो, उसके बाद आप क्या देखोगे, वो जो वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स वहां पे इकट्ठा हुए थे वो वापस से पानी में चेंज हो जाएंगे। सो कंडेंसेशन क्या है? गैस को वापस से लिक्विड बनाना कंडेंसेशन है। इट इज जस्ट द रिवर्स प्रोसेस ऑफ वेपराइजेशन। सी, कंडेंसेशन एंड वेपराइजेशन, these processes are the key factor for the water cycle. रेन की जो प्रोसेस होती है, दिस इज ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ दिस कंडेंसेशन एंड द वेपराइजेशन। जो भी वाटर बॉडीज हैं, चाहे ओशंस हो, सी हो, रिवर्स, पॉन्ड्स, द वाटर प्रेजेंट देयर इज वेपराइज्ड ड्यू टू द हीट। हीट के कारण वो सारे वेपर फॉर्म में चेंज होते हैं और फिर जब टेम्परेचर कम होता है वो लिक्विड में चेंज होते हैं और बारिश की तरह नीचे आते हैं। वाटर साइकिल you have studied in many different classes. So these two processes are the key factors for the water cycle in the environment. The next process is freezing. What is freezing? Change of liquid into solid. The term fridge, जो आप यूज करते हो, फ्रिज या रेफ्रिजरेटर, it is from here only. What you are doing in the refrigerator? रेफ्रिजरेटर में सारे नहीं, लेकिन फ्रीजर वाला जो पोर्शन होता है उसमें लिक्विड को आप सॉलिड में चेंज कर सकते हो। फ्रीजिंग इज द चेंज ऑफ लिक्विड इनटू सॉलिड बिकॉज ऑफ डिक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर। टेम्परेचर बहुत कम करते हैं हम। Again here, freezing point for different substances are different. For water, the freezing point is 0 degree Celsius. 0 डिग्री पे वाटर जो है वो सॉलिड फॉर्म में चेंज हो जाता है। नेक्स्ट प्रोसेस इज ऑफ मेल्टिंग, चेंज ऑफ सॉलिड इनटू लिक्विड, जस्ट अपोजिट टू फ्रीजिंग। The change of solid into liquid due to the increase in temperature. आप आइस को फ्रीजर से बाहर निकाल दीजिए, थोड़े टाइम के बाद वो धीरे धीरे लिक्विड में चेंज होने लगता है। दिस इज द मेल्टिंग, आप मेल्ट कर दे रहे हो। सो वी हैव स्टडीड 4 of the processes here to change the state of matter. These processes are vaporization, that means liquid को गैस में बनाना। The next process is condensation, गैस को लिक्विड बनाना। The next one is freezing, लिक्विड को सॉलिड बनाना, और melting, सॉलिड को लिक्विड बनाना। So these 4 are the processes which I have described you right now, which is showing you how can we change the substances from one state to another. आप सॉलिड को लिक्विड में कैसे चेंज कर सकते हो, लिक्विड को गैस में कैसे चेंज कर सकते हो, ये चीजें हमने यहाँ पे अभी देखी ड्यू टू द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स हियर। Here with this figure I have shown you that how the interchange of states takes place. I show you here this one is the cloud. It is present in the gaseous form. Okay, it is solid and this one is the liquid or solid, liquid and gases. Solids are changing into liquid by the process of melting. Liquids are changes into solid by the process of freezing. These both processes are opposite to each other, reverse processes हैं, ठीक है। फिर से solid changes into liquid by melting, liquid changes into solid by freezing. Now coming to next, liquid. Liquids changes into gas by the process of evaporation. Gas changes into liquid by the process of condensation. फिर से liquid evaporation से gas, gas condensation से liquid. गैस और सॉलिड भी आपस में इंटरचेंज होते हैं। gases can be changed into solid by the process of deposition. Solid directly changes to gas by the process of sublimation. The process of sublimation we have to study in a little bit more. So we will study it after in my next video. So this is how we can show that how these forms are interchangeable in nature. Solid बन सकता है liquid, liquid बन सकता है solid, liquid बन सकता है gas, gas बन सकता है liquid, gas, solid, solid, gas. So this is how the interchange of forms are here. They can change in between. So here I'll stop my today's session. We'll just take a quick recap what we have studied today. We have studied about meaning of matter. What are the characteristics of particles of matter? Some of the important terms which is related with the matter like rigidity, fixed shape, kinetic energy, and after that we have a discussion about difference between the characteristics of different states of matter like solids, liquids and gases. We have studied the characteristics of all three different states of matter, solids, liquids and gases separately. Then we had a discussion about that how the matter can change its state from one form to another. Means solid liquid कैसे बन सकता है, liquid gas कैसे बन सकता है, और एक दूसरे में वो कैसे इंटरचेंज हो सकते हैं. We have studied about 4 of the processes also: vaporization, condensation, freezing and melting, which is required to change the forms of states of matter from one form to another. एक से दूसरे में फॉर्म में इंटरचेंज होने के लिए ये प्रोसेसेस काम आते हैं. So I'll stop my today's discussion here. Thank you all for listening me carefully. I'll explain rest of the topics of this lesson in my next video. By the time you try to study this lesson from the textbook also, so you will get a more clear idea about what is in this lesson. See student, this one is the easy lesson of the chemistry. So it is not too much difficult. Bus just try to understand the things. आप साथ में समझो ये चीजें तो आपके लिए बहुत ही आसान हो जाएंगी कि आपको कैसे अच्छे से समझ में आए. If you are having any query, you can write me in the feedback column. I'll go through that feedback and I will get back to you. By the time you take care of you and your family, stay healthy, happy and feel relaxed at your home. Enjoy this time of isolation, and this is the time where you can discover yourself, try to learn new things. आप अपने लिए एक अच्छा सा शेड्यूल बनाओ, उसको फॉलो करो, उसमें थोड़ा टाइम अपनी पढ़ाई के लिए भी रखिए और थोड़े टाइम अपनी हॉबीज के लिए रखो. ठीक है. So by the time, take care, stay blessed and happy. Bye. We'll meet in our next video soon. Bye.